Organizing your literature search, EDLD 7200, Module 2. Before you begin your literature search or get any further in the process, get organized for your work. Spend some time thinking about how you can best organize to get the most out of your time. Create a space where you can work without distractions. Many times during my dissertation process, I spent Saturday and Sunday afternoon at the university library. That was just the best place to ensure that I would not be distracted by anything. I found a desk or sometimes a small room and worked. That may not be possible for you. However, you must try to find a place where you can work undisturbed. This project requires concentrated effort. After you have a place to work, then create a plan for the work. Which days will you work? Which time of the day will you work? Block out times on your calendar. Gather your supplies. Laptop, computer, iPad, notebook, pencil, pen. You must decide what you will need. Try to meet with the HBU librarian. Librarians are great resources and you want them to be your friends. The remainder of this presentation will focus on different ways to organize your library research. These are a few ways to organize your library research, and each one will be discussed in the following slides. Chart, research journal, note cards, folder on computer or on the library portal, paper folders, 3-ring notebooks, live binders, and computer software are all ways you can organize your library research. This chart is used with permission of Dr. Polly Trevino, HBU Professor of Education. Dr. Trevino adapted this Excel spreadsheet for use in the research courses, and it can help you organize your literature search. Note that the second column is titled Citation. It is important from the beginning of your literature search to put the citation for each article or document in your notes correctly. Go ahead and put it in correct APA format, and that will be ready to go when you need it. Keeping a chart like this will remind you of the information you need for each piece of literature you read. By having all the information, you will not have to waste time searching for the article again or figuring out which database you collected that from. You will also be able to tell at a glance whether you want to consider this for use in your dissertation. These are just the titles of the columns from the chart on the previous slide. Author and year, citation, database name, abstract, is it a research study, should you include it in your literature review, participants, method, intervention, program, context, variables and how measured, results, and conclusions. Another way to keep track of your literature search is a research journal. A research journal, as defined by Joyner et al., 2018, is a personal record of your ideas, feelings, and actions as they relate to your dissertation. This example of an entry in a research journal includes information to be able to locate the article again, highlights certain points of the article, and states what the writer might want to consider about this article. Here's an example. June 1st, 2020. Read an interesting research article in Reading Research Quarterly, April 2020, Volume 55, Issue 2, page 291 to 309, and then I have the DOI. The article, Connected Reading, a Framework for Understanding How Adolescents Encounter, Evaluate, and Engage with Text in the Digital Age, was written by K.H. Turner, T. Hicks, and L. Zucker. This was a survey in the United States looking at what, where, and how adolescents read digitally. Interviews were also conducted with 23 participants. The authors believe that adolescents may need to be taught different ways to comprehend what they are reading digitally. I might also be able to look at some of the references. They might lead to other articles or research I can use. Creating a folder on the computer is a way to organize your library research. You can save PDFs of the articles inside the pertinent folder. Another option is to sign into the library portal and save articles to folders on the portal. You must be sure you are signed in and also be sure to save your folders. Talk with a librarian if you are not sure how to do this. This research software will help you organize easily. EndNote is the software that HBU Library recommends. University students are eligible to purchase at the student price, which was listed as $115.95 at the time this presentation was completed. See more at endnote.com. Always do this. No matter what organizational tools you use, always keep a record of what you have read. Write down the full bibliographic information for each article or source. Make notes on what you read. Start organizing into topics, keywords from the very beginning, and make copies to keep if possible. If you make copies, be sure the full bibliographic information is on the copy. If the bibliographic information is not there, write it on there. Don't give up. The dissertation process is similar to running the hurdles in a track meet. You have to set your mind on making it over each hurdle along the way. If you fall, get back up and get back in the running. You can do it.